Okay, sis, if your blow dry takes forever, your arms are hurting, but your hair is still frizzy, I got you. It's not you, it's your technique and it's your tools. And I'm gonna show you the correct way on how you can get a proper, smooth, professional-like blow dry at home. Today I'm gonna show you what a proper blow dry looks like. I'm gonna be using the H2PRO on one side of my head and the FHI on the other. And we're gonna see who reigns superior. Welcome back to Hair Hammers. I'm Marlena, and you could think of me as your internet bestie hairstylist, okay? I am here to teach you how to do your hair at home the professional way. I want you to understand that a blow dry is not just drying your hair, it's setting the stage, it's setting the foundation for a great silk press. A proper blow dry is about stretching your hair, smoothing your cuticle, and setting the foundation on what your silk press is going to be like. So your silk press and your curls last longer. If your blow dry is done right and you are setting yourself up on a proper foundation, your flat iron is just a finishing tool. You should be able to go through your hair with one pass, even with 4C hair, I promise you. Your flat iron should not be doing all the work. That is where you get into damage territory. When it comes to blow drying for a silk press, what matters most in the quality of your blow dryer is airflow, air pressure, and consistent heat control, because that's what gives you shine and less frizz while reducing heat damage. Some people think that you need more heat and more passes with a flat iron, and that is not the case. If you start on a good foundation of a great blow dry and using the right tool, you will not have to use a lot of heat with the flat iron. So this isn't a price comparison. It's a performance comparison because the pricing are basically almost the same. The FHI is usually $170. I think it's on sale right now for $136. And the H2PRO is $129. Now on to motors. So there's basically two types of motors for blow dryers. There's AC and DC. So to break it down in simple terms, AC is more so for professional use. It's a lot heavier, and it's more so for professional use inside of a salon. And then there's DC, which is more lightweight. And the motor is basically like a motor of a car. Motor is basically what helps the force of the airflow to go out of the blow dryer. Now, don't let that confuse you. Both of these blow dryers I'm using today are both DC motors. They're both DC motors, but they're not equal when it comes to performance. Now, a lot of people shop for blow dryers looking at watts. While it is important, it doesn't tell the whole story. So watts basically tells you the amount of power being outputted from the blow dryer, kind of like watts in a light bulb. The higher the wattage, the brighter or stronger the bulb is, if that makes sense, which is very important while choosing a blow dryer. So the H2PRO is 3,600 watts and the FHI is 1,500 watts. And you'll see soon why wattage is also important when choosing your blow dryer. So a stronger blow dryer gives you less frizz, smoother hair, a smoother cuticle, and allows you to use less heat later on. So now I'm gonna take you into the footage and talk you through exactly what I did to achieve my results and why. Pay attention, because if you copy this technique, your next silk press will impress. And this method is very beginner friendly. You don't have to worry about having to have both of your arms up in the air and doing a full-on arm workout. Smooth hair does not just come from heat. It comes from how you handle your hair and how you handle your cuticle while it's in its most fragile state. Before we even start, this is key. You want your hair damp, not soaking wet. And you want clean sections, 4 to 6 preferably. I start with only 4, but if you need more, it will not hurt. Start with smaller sections. So quick note, I don't use a round brush for my silk presses. I feel like the bristles from the brush, especially while using it on your hair while your hair is wet, can cause unnecessary friction and tension on your hair that, yes, in the beginning, your hair will look smooth and straight and silky, but over time, repeatedly using a round brush on your hair while you're blow drying will contribute to damage and split ends, especially if you do it quite often. So instead, I detangle first and I pre-dry my hair. This allows me to control the tension that I'm using, which is my hands. I use my hands to hold my hair taut, and I pre-dry my hair, and then I go in with the comb attachment. The comb attachments allow for even distribution of that heat. That way there's no hot spots in your hair, and it's just a more even and smooth finish. You're able to get to your roots and really get that dry, because a lot of people hold moisture at their roots. Because it gives me more control, it allows the hair to dry smoother with less frizz. Okay, look guys, this is my hair dried with just me holding it. This is not me going through with a brush, a flat iron, or anything. It's all about your technique and what you do to manipulate your hair so you're using the minimal amount of heat possible. So now that it's pretty much dry, a lot of people's blow dryer look like this after they use this with the wrong blow dryer. So I'm gonna go in and you're gonna see how smooth it gets when I use the comb attachment. And what's super important is always go down. The cuticles of your hair go down. You don't want it to open up this way. Okay, that causes damage and split ends, and we don't want that. Okay, so we're going to focus this blow dry down, going down like this. The key is tension by pre-drying your hair first in airflow direction. So I make sure my dryer is aimed down the hair shaft the entire time so you're not blowing your cuticle wide open. Voila. You see that? It's very smooth, and you can just tell when I go in with a flat iron, one pass and we're good, okay? Minimal amount of damage done to your hair, and it was very, very fast. You'll notice I'm not doing a million passes. The H2PRO has strong airflow and pressure, so it dries faster while smoothing at the same time. When your dryer has a stronger controlled output, it pushes moisture out faster and allows your hair to be smooth. That means less frizz, less time, less damage, and longer lasting smooth results. If you want a smooth blowout that actually lasts, it's technique first and tools second. Okay, as you can see, this is the professional blow dryer side, no flat iron, just blow dry. So we're gonna start on this side with the FHI. So now I'm switching to the FHI Platform Heat blow dryer. Same hair, same products, same technique. First of all, the attachment, okay? Whoa. Okay guys, so I just did the first section and you can clearly see the difference in this one being smooth and this one still feels very thick. My roots are still very, very thick. I did the exact same thing. And here's what I noticed. The platform still dries, but it's more time and more passes, and I don't get the same level of smoothness. This is where airflow and pressure matters, because even with a DC motor, not all dryers output the same. The platform side is not bad, but it could be better. I actually like the concept of the handleless blow dryer, but it needed more passes, and you can see it's still more textured, it's still more puffy and frizzy compared to the other side. Okay, y'all, look at the difference. So you can see a telltale difference of using a professional blow dryer versus a standard blow dryer. As you can see, most people make a mistake starting on this type of foundation. Good, yes, but it could be better. Invest in quality tools that you can save the health of your hair and have salon-pro results. What's crazy is this side took way longer than this side. And look at it compared to this side. Still frizzy, and my hair feels like drier and coarser. Over here it feels smooth and silky. You can even see the shine on this side compared to this side. My roots are still super, super thick compared to this side. So proof is in the results here. So I'm gonna go back in on this side with my professional blow dryer. Oh, also, even plugging this in to my extension cord, which has like a, what do you call it? A breaker? I forget what it's called, but it'll automatically turn off if it trips. And it kept tripping with my light being plugged into it. So, and my professional one didn't do that. Interesting. For professional results, less drying time, less frizz, and less damage, I'm gonna have to go with the H2PRO, okay? It is superior, it just is, and it's cheaper. So it's not about price, it's about knowing what you're looking for in a tool. I will link this in the description box below. I'm gonna explain why this bad boy right here, the H2PRO, is superior. It is a stronger blow dryer. It's more powerful. There's more air control coming out of this blow dryer that allows the air to be forced out of here for the air to dry your hair a lot faster, smooth that cuticle faster, which means less time, less damage, and better results. Okay, so as you guys saw in the video, the H2PRO side was a lot smoother, silkier, shinier, and took less time, okay? The other side with the FHI, it took longer. It broke down a little bit in between sessions. and the hair was not smooth. It was still dry, it was still dull, it was still kind of lifeless and puffy and frizzy, and we don't want that. The importance of starting on a great foundation for a silk press is so important, because if that's wrong, everything else will be wrong. Now, the Platform Heat side was not bad, but it could be better. Starting on that type of foundation, you will not get salon quality results. You'll keep getting what you've been getting and not wanting. So the key things for a smooth blowout, the 2 T's, okay? Technique and tools. Technique is super important. That is the foundation. I hope you guys watch the video to see the correct technique on what you should be doing and changing so you can achieve salon quality blowouts at home. If this video helped you, please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. I am building a community where you can learn how to do your hair yourself at home with the right tools and proper guidance under my hands. I am your hairstylist bestie on the internet, okay? Subscribe.